What is happening, everybody? Well, for the first time ever since making videos, I accidentally deleted a few clips off my phone at some point. This intro, and I may have deleted another clip or two in the dig video itself. I'm not sure. I'll jump in here wherever I have to if so. But in the meantime, let's get this video started and see if we can figure out who Jay Warren was. So like I've stated in the previous couple videos since moving to this area, most of these cellar holes are right along established paths, dirt roads, and they're no secret to anybody. So this is one of very few that I have found in the area that's not along a road. I don't see a distinctive cart path in. It's actually on the back end of a private property. You can kind of see a house sticking up through there. This is all legal land to detect on. Everything up on top of the hill is all private property. So I came to this one. I know it's been detected before because it's a little quiet. Let's get started. Wow. All right. I am super excited. It has been 2 years since I've dug a coin. I'm only half an hour in at this site. I kind of did a loop around the cellar hole from where you saw me standing in the intro video. I probably standing on the stupid thing when I was doing the intro. Not a half an hour. I don't know if I said that. Half an hour to site. I've got Spanish silver. Counter stamped. Let's take a look. So I didn't get all of this on video. I haven't been out detecting in so long. But yeah, I'm very close to where I think I was standing over there for the intro. And I did, like I said, a loop around that cellar hole. I worked along this edge because I'm hearing some iron. And I started fanning out a little bit, and I did not take very long. Very deep tone, mid 80s on my MXT, 83, 84. I was expecting just a copper at about 8. You can see how deep that hole is. That's good. That's pinpointer deep. Somebody missed this tone because it was so gentle, but there she is. And I'll get some pictures up over the top of this. Maybe I'll zoom in again for a better shot, but oh my God. That is a counter-stamped Spanish 2 real. I had to clean it because the details on it are so faded. The counter stamp says J Ware, W-A-R-R-E. And so hard to see, There she is. And that's what she looks like on the reverse. I'll have to try and get a date off of it. Definitely a 2 real. Only my second identifiable Spanish silver, and the last one was a 2 real that I dug with the stealth diggers up in New Hampshire back in 2015. I am absolutely above myself, absolutely happy. I haven't dug a coin in 2 years, and this is a great way to break that streak. I did it again. My old copper streak broken with something interesting. Let's get this day going some more. And this is the part in the video where I always jump in and tell you all about what I just dug. Except this time, I can't. Who was Jay Warren? Short answer, I really don't know. So the home site this coin was dug from was downslope on the backside of a gigantic property that had a large home, a huge barn, and across the street, I believe, was an inn. So this coin could have been local, or it could have been somebody passing through that dropped the coin, spent the coin, and somebody, maybe family member or somebody associated with this gigantic farm property, eventually wound up with. So I started doing my research, and I'm not good with this ancestry stuff. I did find references to Warrens in the area, but none of them seemed right. I have no solid proof, no type of evidence to support this, but I believe this coin was countermarked after the Revolutionary War, but before the Civil War. I even got the local historian from the town that I dug it involved. Yeah, she was very interested in what I had found, and unfortunately she couldn't place any warrens in this area of northern Connecticut and western Massachusetts. So unfortunately this one's going to be a mystery, but I do believe this mystery is hiding behind the pages of a book. There is a gentleman who wrote 2 books on countermarked and counterstamped coins. His name is Gregory Brunk. The second edition, I believe, and I'll put a picture up here, indicates more than one Warren, and I believe J. Warren is the one I'm looking for in this book. And the second edition is called Merchant and Privately Countermarked Coins, Advertising on the World's Smallest Billboards. This book wasn't printed very long, they didn't make a ton of copies, and the used versions of it are going for hundreds of dollars on the interwebs, and I just cannot justify spending that much money for one name. So this is where I'm reaching out to you guys. If anybody knows anyone that has a copy of this book and can give me some direction to turn with Mr. Warren here, I would love to have that information, and I would love to post a follow-up video to talk about who J. Warren was, maybe who his family was, and where they were here in New England. I don't know if they're in Connecticut, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Vermont, or even somewhere south of that. So unfortunately, J. Warren's going to be a mystery for now. And like I said, if anybody can help me out with this, post somewhere down in the comments below, get hold of me in some sort of personal message on YouTube. I would love to find this one out. Yikes, this place is kind of beating me up. I had a feeling it was whipped, and boy is it whipped. That's my next notable find. Big old hunk of lead. I'm just downhill from the cellar hole. There's a wall I'm chasing here, and over there's another wall that kind of parallels it down this hill, and this is kind of where they did all their work. Everything on either side of one of these walls is a little rocky, and so I'm going to focus where they groomed since I don't have a lot of time today. So I'd like to get a button or something before I got to go, because this is going to be a short video. See ya. Yeah, goings are a little slow here. So they beat it up pretty good, but they didn't get that real because, man, that thing was deep and it really wasn't making a good tone until I really got on top of it. But another little find here along one of the stone walls that I've been beating along. Yeah, it's real cloudy today. Tough to tell, but that's an old knife. Tip missing somewhere. But it's actually got a little bit of bone scale still attached to it. I don't think I've ever dug one that had some scale on it. So that's the wall I'm on. Cellar hole is on that side. I'm kind of hop the fence here, and there's a drainage ditch running down from that guy's property that came through here at some point. I'm gonna go play around that old tree. And this looks pretty cleaned out over here, and there's a couple more old trees. These old trees always keep me interested, so I want to go see what's underneath them. I want to find a picnic area. Still no well, and I'm running out of time, so let's go. Shotgun shell range target underneath the old tree, and there's signs of a hunter up there. I don't know. I always call these rings. This one could be it, but boy, that's a tiny little, skinny little. So, future Bri will have to do a little cleanup, make a little eyeball, eye loop thing, and put something right up there to tell you that it's a yay or a nay. So, off we go. All right, I've been doing a whole lot of nothing. I got a, let me dig into the old pouch here. That was my last find. I did not get it on video. It was shallow and screamy. And I don't know if this is modern or older, some type of small wedge. I don't know if it's part of a feather and wedge. It's a little wide. I don't know these things. So, but next tone down towards the bottom of the hill. I'm still on the off side of the stone wall away from the cellar hole, and I just got a tone. Let's see what this one looks like before I dig it this time. If you can see that there, from both directions is a beautiful upper 70s, and that's the depth I want. So let's go digging and see if we got another coin today. I would be absolutely over the moon for this. And bingo. Oh my God, are you kidding me? The only thing I have dug today worth mentioning are coins. and I'm not complaining one bit. This is redemption for all the lousy luck I've had over the past couple of years. This is a site that I'm going to come back to. Another deep coin, but this tone was not hard to miss, so I got it peeking. Let's take a look at it together. And there she is on this side. That's a good 6.5 inches down. I'm hoping she's a British copper. Oh yeah. What do we got? 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 What do you got, Bri? Mr. Woodpecker in the background. You know, this is amazing. I keep getting... No. Who is that? Alright, I cannot idea. I thought it might have been a Fujio for a second, but I'm thinking of copper. It's pretty wet down here. Let's pause the video. Let's clean her up a little. And the reverse side of the coin's giving up its secrets a lot easier than the obverse side. That's a large cent, obviously. I'll try and clean it up, maybe get a better picture up in the corner, but I don't know who that is. And that wasn't me. I'm pretty sure I did not, I don't know what that was. I did not hit that coin. So I don't know what that is. Oops. Can't tell. Is it draped? Very tough to tell. Future Bri will have something to say about this, I'm sure. Let's keep going. And yeah, that's not me. I didn't scratch that. Well, unusual sight. I gave it a few hours, and there's not a lot here. It's very quiet, even around the cellar hole. Even though this is the side that seemed to have more noise than the other side, there really weren't a lot of nails. I don't think this site was settled for a long time. I don't see a ton of establishment. I can see where they piled stone everywhere here and there, but there's no real pen. I don't see any real barn. I don't see a well. I don't know how they got their water. But it's a site I'm going to come back to because 2 coins? Are you kidding me? That's unreal. No buttons. No real other junk. Not a lot, like I said, not a lot of other targets. But it's very open around here. You can see I can get a few guys in here, and I think I'm going to do that, see if I have any friends left in the detecting community. And we'll get a few guys out here and just beat this place up. Because if there's 2 coppers here, and I found them in less than 2 hours, there's more. So I will be back. I'll be working on permissions. I'm going to be doing more cellar hole hunting if I can find cellar holes that aren't completely whipped or right along the side of roads. But regardless, Trooper Bri is back, and one of the other things that may happen is I may actually change up my channel and rebrand it. Trooper Bri isn't very metal detecting friendly. It's just a nickname that I've had for years. I'm going to be looking to somebody to create a logo and possibly a real quick splash for an intro screen. And moving forward, I will be digging, so hopefully this is the first of many videos to come. Thanks for sticking with me if you watch this one, and I'll see you on the next hunt, guys. Take care.